Okay, I'm back. That's going to suck for people who want to watch this in the VOD, because there's going to be two parts of the VOD, I think. I think I'm back now. There's an ad break coming in now as well. Anyone watching? Hit refresh. Should be back now. Noah, thanks for the follow. What team am I managing? Managing Noah? I'm managing Wolverhampton Wanderers. There I am. Here I am. I'm here. We have an ad break here coming up, guys. So just to be aware, that's something to keep an eye on. We will be taking a 3-minute ad break. I'm going to go get some water. So if anyone in the chat would like to ask any questions so I can answer them when I come back, I'll do that. I think the ad break should kick in here now any minute. Any second, really. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, but I'm going to leave my camera off for a second here because I'm just having a wee snack. I'm just having some yogurts. It's about that time. And ad break's about to end as well. So yeah, to answer your question, Noah, I'm managing Wolverhampton Wanderers. We are in our second season. We have managed to qualify for Europe. We had our first match against Stade Rennais, wherein we won 1-0. We probably should have won that match 2 or 3-0. So I'm just going to have my my yogurts here while I'm chatting with chat here. Chatting with chat. Welcome to Chatting with Chat. challenging a team called Lisburn Distillery from Northern Ireland. They're your local team. That's cool. I do have a local team, but they're only in, I think, the second tier of Irish football. They're not in the top. They're not in the Premier League of Irish football. Nelson Semedo's only meant to go for 45 minutes, but I'm fine with leaving him on for 45 minutes, to be honest. We'll be tempted to bring on Dean Sanderson here, actually. Give one of the two centre-backs here some rest, but neither of them really need it. Well, you know what? Langley, you can start here because we need to give Collins less match time because he's had a heavy match load. Training. Missional focus. Quickness. He's improving in some states. That's good though. I mean, I'm going to head into this match here while I have this. Squad number. Teddy, you wanted number 18, right? Red 18 is not available. Is 19 fine? Can I give him number 19, or will you prefer me to give him a random number so that way we can always give him 18 eventually in the future? You're starting the 3rd division and you're in your 15th season and just won the top division. Very nice. It's very impressive. I'd imagine as well that all of those divisions are not professional leagues. They're all semi-professional leagues, I believe, right? I know Wolves played Crusaders a couple of years ago in the qualifying for Europe. And they're a Northern Irish team, a North of Ireland team. Not fussed? Okay. We'll give him number 38. The top one has about 6 professional teams. Okay, cool. We'll give him 38 for now because that's just a holding number until he gets good enough to start regularly. Or Sasha might leave. Sasha might leave in the summer. Sorry, in the January transfer window. Also, let me turn down the music a little bit. I realize it's still loud. There we go. About there. So anyone here? Admedioch, I recognize. Burgess, I recognize. Nobody else there I recognize. No one on the bench I recognize either. Favorites for a reason. Go out there and win. Make a difference. Don't have concerns about. Challenge. Right, we're at the Molyneux. No, sorry, we're not at the Molyneux. We're at Ipswich's stadium. We've won 4 of our last 5 matches. Ipswich are sitting in 18th. This is a match we should win if we're looking to qualify for the Champions League. To Davis, to Burgess. Mateus Nunez with the bit of a sharp tackle there. For some reason, Langley is the one leading the charge. Langley back to Aitniori. Aitniori cuts in, shoots on his left, buries it. Ryan Aitniori with his first goal of the season. Fantastic goal there. Clark over a dead ball. Pedro Neto to Hjulmund to Mateus Nunez, out to Rooney. Rooney to the overlapping Schmedo. Schmedo back to Langley. Up to Schmedo. Up to Mateus Nunez. Over to Hjulmund. Hjulmund cuts it into Fabio Silva. Can't get it there. Fabio Silva wins the battle. Pedro Neto. Rooney cuts in, manages to sky it over the net. Good attempt there. Good hustle plays there from Wolverhampton Wanderers, though. Neto's playing well, as we like to see. We like to see Neto on a green rating. Highlight here, Ait-Nouri, Shrewsbury Hall, to Kilman. Kilman to Hjulmand, to Langley. Cuts in, up to Shrewsbury Hall, back to Kilman. Kilman to Shrewsbury Hall, out to Ait-Nouri. Ait-Nouri taking on the defender a little bit here. Dribbles to Kilman, to Hjulmand. Hjulmand to Mateus Nunes. Out wide to Nelson Smedo. Nelson to the byline. Cuts back in to Mateus Nunes, who flicks it back post to Pedro Neto, who is not tall enough to win that cross. Ait-Nouri, Shrewsbury Hall, back to Ait-Nouri. Ait-Nouri cuts across to Rooney. Rooney buries it in the bottom right-hand corner. Excellent shot there from Rooney. Excellent first half from the boys. Pleased with that. We've created loads. Keep at it. I'd like to see Fabio Silva score, just to keep his goal scoring record up. Pedro Neto has taken a knock. God damn it. He's playing well and he gets himself hurt. Mateus Cunha, you can come on. Sasha, you can come on to give Fabio Silva a rest. Hjulmand, you can come off for Moscardo. We gotta save a sub here for Teddy Bareface. I'll leave it at that for now. Ait-Nouri with the throw in here to Shrewsbury Hall. Back to Kilman. Kilman to Hjulmand. Langley. Rooney to Smedo. Smedo cuts to the byline. Puts it into Fabio Silva, who can't bury it. Exceptionally good attempt there from Fabio Silva. Another throw in here from Ryan Ait-Nouri. To Cunha. Moscardo, who can't quite get the first pass but makes the second. Mateus Nunes buries a belter of a shot. (3-0) here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Hello, I'm back. So at the 70th minute here, another highlight, Nelson Smedo picks up a loose ball to Gabriel. To Nelson Smedo. Smedo runs out wide, cuts up, goes to Sasha. Sasha can't keep it low enough to bury it. Mateus Nunes, you switch over with Shrewsbury Hall. Shrewsbury, you come off for Teddy Bareface. We'll be bringing on the youth player here, Teddy Bareface, one Red Moogle's claimed player. We'll be bringing on... Might bring on Kai. I'm going to bring on Kai for Nelson. Give Nelson a break because he should only be on for 45 minutes. He's already nearly played 70. Teddy Bareface making his debut here in the Premier League. 16 years of age, youngest player I think to ever play for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Looks like got a few more injuries. Ryan Ait-Nouri has picked up an injury here. Burgess takes on the injured out. Nawari to Clark. Clark can't get it to a dangerous position. Sasha Kalashnic picks up the loose ball out to Rooney. Some good ball control there by Sasha to Mateus Nunes. Out wide to Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha pushes forward. Sasha Kalashnic is standing there at the back post, but not quite capable of reaching him. Langley picks up the dead ball. Kilman out wide to Ait Nawari. Ait Nawari to Mateus Cunha, who attempts to flick it on. Can't get it in. Teddy Bareface there, attempting to make something happen. Corner kick here for Wolves. Mateus Nunes steps over it. Goes for Hover, who can't get to it. Mateus Nunes picks it up again to Cunha. Cunha to Langley. Langley to Hover. Hover whips it. Can't get it into the net. Ryan's looking hurt here. Looks like for the last few minutes here, Wolves will be playing a asymmetrical 4 at the back situation here, just to give him a bit more of a rest. And Cabbage down to Burgess. Burgess back to Cabbage. Cabbage tries to go across to Scott. Scott cannot bury it. Goes wide, had an open net in front of him. Full time here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They'll be glad to have won 3-0, but unfortunately they've lost Pedro Neto, and it looks like Ryan Nwari to another injury. We're second right now in the Premier League, though. Teddy Bareface has made his professional debut. The 16-year-old makes debut for the club at the 70-minute substitute. Greeted well. No doubt pleased to see the first senior steps of a player produced by the club. Ryan Nwari had a goal and assist. Leeds drew to Chelsea. Ryan Nwari is a player of the week, and he's injured for 1 to 2 days. That's not bad. And it looks like Pedro Neto's not hurt at all. I think, yes, Kaito Nakamura is finally back from his suspension. Mateus Nunes can come off for Scott McTominay. Teddy Bareface has made an appearance professionally for the club. Got another match here against Nottingham Forest in a few days. Evan Ferguson is still injured for 2 to 4 weeks. Morton, you can come off for Gabriel. Dewsbury Hall, Kaito Nakamura, Fabio Silva. I'm going to start Sasha up top and bring Fabio Silva on off the bench if we need him. I need another midfielder probably. Yusuf, you can go on the bench. Everyone should be ready to go for this Caribou Cup match against Nottingham Forest. We have then Chelsea. We have 3 matches in 3 matches in 7 days, or that's 7 days, so that would be 10 days, so 11 days. We have 4 matches in 11 days coming up here, folks. We might see some muscle injuries here. We might see some tiredness seep into the squad. We're going to have to rotate and rest players, I think, regularly. This is going to suck, folks. We're going to have to try our best here to make sure that our players stay as fit as possible. We have Ait Nwari, Langley, and Smedo named in the team of the week. Oh, Felix Anders picked up a tight hamstring. Right, who's playing today? Who's important? Man City's playing Man United. That'll be a big match. It's at Old Trafford. This is the Carabao Cup matches, it looks like. That being an early match in the Carabao Cup round is actually kind of crazy. So far it looks like we'll have a few options here. Sorry, something was annoying me there on my OBS. Alfonso Moreira has not played well in his last few matches at Famalicão. Nelson Semedo's fit for 75 minutes, as is Gabriel Moscara. Happy enough with that, to be honest. Team selection, let's see. Ryan Atnawari, how long can you play? You're way short of fitness. Okay, guess what, Archie? You're starting. Max Kilman, Nathan Collins, Kyan Jover. Yep, Trubin is in net. Half tempted to start Mark Travers here, but I'm going to leave him in net. I might rotate him out for one of the European matches. Drewsby Hall, McTominay, Moscardo, Nakamura, Cunha, Sasha. Evan Ferguson is injured for another 10 days to 3 weeks. We miss having him already. His agility's improved. Yep, we're going to head into this match. If we lose this match, I will be moderately upset because it's our first match in the Carabao Cup. But at the same time, it would mean that we'd have less matches to worry about, less congestion. But at the same time, I want to try and win as many trophies as I can with Wolves as quickly as possible. We didn't win any trophies in the first year. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup relatively early. We got to a deep stage of the FA Cup. Hoping now, oh, Johnny's on the bench. Hoping now that we can get ourselves to a point where we are capable now of winning at least one trophy. Sorry, Johnny's starting. Johnny's starting at right back. Horvath. Up to Fuller. Fuller to Yates. Yates out to Johnson. Well, I know that Johnny Otto can't keep up with Mateus Nunes, so this is probably the best matchup we could have asked for on the left-hand side. For us, anyway. Yates holds onto the ball, goes back to Johnny Otto. Johnny goes to Fuller. Fuller shoots. Trubin makes a fantastic save. Corner kick here. Gibbs White over it. Collins wins the header. Down to Kilman. Kilman's hedges the way further. Drewsbury Hall intercepts. Kicks it back down the pitch to Johnny Otto. Kante to Richards. To Gibbs White. Gibbs White tries to get it past. Hover intercepts. Jong manages to get it back though. Back to Jong. Jong takes on Nakamura. Nakamura wins it back. Goes out wide to Mateus Cunha on the left. Mateus Cunha taking on Johnny Otto into Drewsbury Hall. Can't keep it to his feet though. Horvath. Fuller. Richards. Jong. Being surrounded by two players there. Fuller. Out wide to Brian Johnson. Awani in behind. Shoots, scores. Is it offside? He might have been a touch offside there, folks. Offside according to VAR. Let's take a look at this. Where is he here? Oh yeah, he's a mile offside. That's a great step up there by Max Kilman. I think that's Kilman. Yeah, Max Kilman keeps him offside there. Fantastic step up there from Max Kilman. Good defensive line. Nakamura and Cunha have played really well on the wings. We are 37 minutes in. 40 minutes in. 45 minutes with 2 minutes of added time here. Johnny Otto to Gibbs White. To Fruler. Tries to go out wide. Hover steps in. Over to Kalashinac. Kalashinac holds up to Drewsbury Hall. Drewsbury Hall is offside, it looks like. It's a free kick. Yeah, he's offside. That's half time for us here. Sorry, I just want to open my windows. It's lashing down rain out there, but you guys probably can't hear that. Dressing room. Still win this, boys. Do it tonight. Midfielders. Keep going. You have the ability. Sasha. You have the ability to make a difference. He's not happy with me, but hey. I can only do so much. If we can't score here. Oh, we got a free kick here. Gibbs White. That's going to be onside. Yeah. Right. We're going to need to switch things up, I think. Who's not played well? The only person who has not played well so far is Sasha, but I'm not going to take him off quite yet. I'm going to hit a quick encourage here. Ha! Good thing I didn't take him off. Cunha with the whipped corner. We've come back 1-1 there. We've answered back really quickly. That's some good goal. That's some good goal scoring there from Sasha. Sasha absolutely, like, flies above everybody. The big 6'7" man. Alright, we're looking to make some changes here, I think. You're injured, so you can come off. You guys might hear the absolute pelting down of water outside. It's coming down even harder than it was before now. Right. Scott McTominay, you can come off for Mateus Nunez. Gabriella hasn't played terribly. Hover, though, you can come off for Schmedo. I'm not going to bring on Fabio for Sasha. Sasha scored for us from a header. My God, that rain is coming down so hard outside now. Very nice. Nathan Collins is staying on. So is Kilman. I need a creative source here, and Drewsbury Hall hasn't really given me anything to talk about, so I'm going to bring on Yusuf Yazici. It's got McTominay to Collins. Collins to Drewsbury Hall. Out wide to Cunha. Cunha cuts to the byline. Puts it back to Brown. Brown cuts in. Tries to find the feet of somebody there. Can't seem to find anyone, though. Johnny Otto with a good, composed clearance there. Jong being chased down by McTominay. Through there. McTominay chasing him down too. McTominay is everywhere right now. Johnny Otto. To Frulier. Gibbs White. Awani. Taiwo Awaniwi. Down the left hand side into Jong. Jong goes across to Gibbs White. Can't get there. Deflects into the hands of... Well, not into the hands, into the boot of Taiwo. I don't think that should count, though. I think he's offside, but maybe the deflection makes it count. Looks like the deflection made that one count. Yeah, we're going to make our changes here. Another corner here. Yusuf Yazici. Back post. Can't find Kilman or Sasha there, but Nakamura picks up the loose ball. Goes in again to Sasha. Yusuf Yazici cuts back. Cuts in. Shoots. Horvat saves. Right. We're going to switch to our 4-2-4 here. Bring on Fabio next to Sasha. Play Sasha as a complete forward. Nakamura and Cunha playing as wingers. Yep. Smedo, Yusuf Yazici can still play as an advanced playmaker. Mateus Nunes is fine there. We don't have a sub to make, do we? We have one sub we can make here. I don't want to bring off Mateus. He's played well. Nakamura has had good stretches of this match. Nathan Collins has not played well. I'm going to take... I don't really have a good option for him. I will stick him back, though, as a ball-playing defender. Same with Kilman. They're both good ball players. I think I'll leave it at that for now. I'll keep a sub in my pocket. It'd be nice to see us come up here now, lads, with a late win. 85th minute. 88th minute. Alright, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to throw out Nuari forward, and same with Smedo. Have them be wingbacks on attack. Switch Nakamura to an inside forward on attack. Switch Mateus Cunha to an inside forward on attack. These guys can stay as they are. Silva's picked up a yellow. Cunha can come off for Neto. Oh, can't make any more substitutions. Horvath over a dead ball here. Kicks it up. Can't get it past Yusuf Yazici though. But it doesn't really matter. They win it down. Awani loses it to Kilman. Kilman to Collins. Collins hovers over the ball here. Out to Nelson Smedo. Nelson Smedo cuts up to Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva out wide into Nakamura. Nakamura into Smedo. Smedo to Silva. Silva shoots. Silva buries that one into the top corner of the net. Tie us at 2-2 here. While I would prefer not to go to penalties, I think if we went to penalties with the current team we have out there, we'd win. Trubin has not played well in this match. Probably should have switched him out for one of our backup keepers. We got 8 minutes of added time here because of injuries. We are on to penalties. So we have Yusuf Yazici, Fabio Silva, Sasha Kolasinac, Mateus Cunha, Mateus Nunes. Antonelli Trubin can actually take a good penalty. The rain has actually stopped there now. It came down pretty hard, but it's kind of stopped now for the minute. Can take a decent penalty. So I'm going to make him go 6th. Then Smedo, out Nuari, Nakamura. Collins, actually, you can go in 5th because you're our captain. Max Kilman can go last. It's pens now. There's no more replays in the Caribou Cup. So, pause this. We're going to go to behind goal here. Trubin steps into the net. Saves. Antonelli Trubin saves the first penalty. Yusuf Yazici steps up. Horvath in the goal. Yusuf Yazici buries it. Wolverhampton Wanderers currently on their way to the second round of the Caribou Cup. Johnson steps up. Antonelli Trubin can't save the second one. Fabio Silva, the young starlet, finally coming to his own. Put the team on his back here. Cannot score. Teams are tied now at 1 penalty each. Fulgini steps up. Fulgini can't get it past Trubin. Trubin has saved 2 of the 3 penalties. Mateus Cunha steps up against Horvath here. Wolves need to bury this. Don't do it. It's 1-1 each now. Horvath and Trubin have saved 2 penalties each. Taiwaya and Niwi step up here. Trubin can't get to this one. Next up is Sasha Kolasinac against Horvath. Sasha has already beaten him once today. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. 2-2. Up next is Danilo against Trubin. Danilo steps up. Trubin can't save this. Nathan Collins now needs to make this penalty. The captain of Wolverhampton Wanderers needs to step up and make this penalty count. It's all quiet at Molyneux. Nathan Collins. Captain's armband on. Whips it. Top left-hand corner. Excellent penalty there from Nathan Collins. Felipe steps up to take this penalty. If he misses, Anthony Trubin can't save it, but now it's his turn to take a penalty. Trubin versus Horvath. Sorry, no, it's Mateus Nunez up next. I think Trubin is next. Mateus Nunez steps up, confident as ever. Misses. Wolverhampton Wanderers are out of the Caribou Cup first round. We should have won that match, boys. Ethan Horvath, how well did you do in that match, man? Good lord. Give credit where credit's due. Give credit where credit's due, man. Johnny gets one over on Wolves. Nunez will step up again. We should have won that match. However, it does mean that we have less match congestion now. Because we no longer have to worry about playing in the Caribou Cup. Where's my Spotify audio gone? It's playing on my phone apparently. Sorry, I didn't realize how long the music was gone there. So that's the second year in a row we've lost on penalties in the Caribou Cup. Did you re-sign Collins? No, Collins was stayed at me because this save, at the start of every FM24 save, you can decide if you want to start at your own world. And I've started at my own world, so Collins is still at Wolves. He's been here now for a few years. He's now our captain. He just buried a penalty to make sure that we didn't lose on his penalty in the Caribou Cup. Unfortunately, however, we still lost. We seem to be struggling here. Fitness is going to be a problem because we are in Europe. However, we are no longer in the Caribou Cup. Though, Matty, I did sign. You'll probably not have seen him there because he's not in the squad because he's injured. Good old Eddie Fergie boy. He's growing. We signed him for 80 million from Brighton. Total value of 95 million if he makes a certain amount of goals, I believe it is. As a release clause, 125 million to clubs in the Champions League. He scored 4 goals and had an assist in his first 4 games. Sorry, 3 games. 2 games? 2 games. Has had exceptional playing. Made an excellent pass to Fabio Silva to help him score. Fabio Silva scored a hat-trick in his first match of the season, which was the first match of the season. So we seem to all of a sudden have some good strikers on this team, which we didn't have last year. We're now going up against Chelsea. This will be a big match. Nobody there who's any interest to me. Tariq Lamptey, the Brighton fullback, who is 5'3". Nobody there really who have any notice to us. All in all, we've done pretty well to start the season. We're second in the Premier League. We did, however, unfortunately lose to Arsenal 1-0. Be competitive in the Caribou Cup. They're pleased with that. They don't really care about the what's the phrase? They don't care about the trophy, so they don't care. Anthony Trubin is injured for 1 to 3 days. Whoa. Thank God that wasn't a bad injury. We would have had to start Mark Travers in net for a few games. We also did win our first match of the Europa League. If I go to our competitions here, we are currently sitting in 13th with one match and one win in one match, which means that we're currently basically tied with a bunch of teams. There was a bunch of draws here, and then there was the losses. Who lost? It probably shouldn't have. Stuttgart lost. It's probably the biggest option there. We beat Rennes, and Rangers lost as well. Stade Rennais, not Rennes. Someone will kill me if I mispronounce French city names, but hey, I don't care. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're no longer in the Caribou Cup, but hey, at the very least now it means that we don't need to worry about those matches anymore, which gives us a little bit more breathing room for players. It would have been nice, though, to have a chance to win a domestic trophy, especially one like the Caribou Cup, but now it means that we have to focus on the Premier League and the Europa League. Which, honestly, I think that's a fair trade-off. I think being able to focus more on the bigger competitions doesn't hurt, because honestly the Caribou Cup is more or less just a pittance trophy. Winning it doesn't really give you anything. I think it's $1 million in prize money for winning it, which isn't anything really. Especially not for a Premier League team. $1 million for a team in League One or League Two, that'd be like many years worth of salary. But for us, that's basically like a day. We spend over $1 million a year in salary, or a week. I think we spend like 1.7 million a week in salary. Right. See, this is crazy, right? We have 3 matches in this week, and then we have no matches the next week. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on. You serious? Got ourselves a new coach. We've been needing one. He's unregistered for the next match. Is he not registered for the Europa League? He's in the Champions League. They lost the Community Shield to somebody. They are runner-up in the UEFA Super Cup. But they did win one thing so far this year. Who's their new manager, actually? Klopp left. Vincenzo Italiano, who's Italian. With a name like that, if you're not Italian, I don't know what to say to you, but Virgil van Dijk's still there, Alexander Arnold's still there, Mohamed Salah's still there. But if I go to registration senior squad, Kelleher is not registered. No, he is registered. Oh. I don't know what to say to you on that one. Not registered for the next match, though, which I think is probably Europe or... No, it'd have to be Europe, wouldn't it? He's registered for the Premier League, it looks like. Something weird's going on there. Right, so we're playing 4th in the Premier League right now. We're playing Chelsea, who are 4th. We are 2nd. Do I put Kilman on the bench over somebody? Yeah, probably you. Is there someone willing to loan you as a star player? You're under 21, so you don't need to be registered, so if I need to bring you back, I can bring you back at any point. So we're playing Matt Hermanson in goal, who we know isn't that good. They've reached James, Wesley Fofana, Benoit Badiashile, Ben Chilwell, Thiago, Gertruda, Colomani. He's a good guy. He's a good player. He scored a bunch of goals for them. Christopher Nkuku, Ram Sterling, and Victor Bocares up top. They have Kappa Arrizabalaga, Milona, Mount, Jackson, Pulisic, Caldwell, Gustavo, Humphreys, and Ampadu on the bench. Nothing but a win. Strong belief. Simple case of squad rotation. We continue to win the match. So we win this match, we will go top of the league, depending on who City is playing. Oh, we're just playing it's just Chelsea and Wolves playing today. Ooh, need to switch this back. Sideline. There we go. Benoit Badiashile hovering over the ball here. Over to Wesley Fofana. To Thiago. Out wide. Brown intercepts. Good step up there from Brown. Brown whips it to Fabio Silva. It's Badiashile who manages to keep that ball from the back of the net. Rooney takes the corner here. Whips it back post. Brown is there. Can't win it over Benoit. Yulmand picks up the loose ball at the back. Archie Brown has been playing really well at left back since we brought him in. That was a good purchase for us. We might, however, need a new right back. Smedo or Hover are not playing very well. We're halfway through the game here, and neither team have really taken the game by its horns. Far from pleased, boys. I want to see you guys play well. You weren't that bad. You can still improve. I want Fabio Silva to see if he can score us a goal here. It'd be nice to see him score again. He scored in the last match, but you know, I'd like to see him score multiple goals again. Right, 68th minute here. Nelson Smedo into Scott McTominay. McTominay to Collins. Hovers over the ball here. Into Drewsbury Hall. Drewsbury out wide to Rooney. Rooney cuts up. Kicks it into Fabio Silva. I asked him for a goal and he gave me one. Fantastic header there by Fabio Silva over the much bigger Fofana and James there, I think. Keep an eye on him here. Here he is. Good positioning. He's ahead of Benoit Badiashile, it looks like. Benoit Badiashile can't quite get to it. Yep. Fabio Silva beats Benoit in the air. 65 minutes in here. I'm going to make some subs. I'm going to take off Scott McTominay because he's got a yellow. I'm going to take off Drewsbury Hall as well. Take off Pedro Neto for Nakamura and switch these two around so that Bergani can play in his more preferred right-sided position. Who else needs to come off right now? Nobody. We'll make a nice easy three-player swap here for the minute. Having these 5 subs in the Premier League makes life so much easier, by the way, for rotation and stuff. Also, I've been live longer than 50 minutes. I had an internet hiccup earlier on. Langley to Castrovilli. Tries to get it to Mateus Cunha. That's not a bad pass, but Castrovilli wins the header that gets whipped out. Gyökeres, I think, is offside here. I think he's offside. No, he's not offside, it looks like. Trubin tries to go out and get to it, but he can't. That's all on Trubin, to be honest. I can't blame anyone else for that. Misses the interception entirely. If he'd stayed in the net, Collins or Langley might have been able to get back, but that's entirely on Antonelli Trubin there. Archie Brown, you're tired. You're going to be coming off here. I can't bring off Antonelli because he is the only goalkeeper we have right now. I will bring off Smado, I think, for Hover, just to rotate, because we don't have very many options at left back, right back, and we can't afford to get those guys injured. Hover here as a throw in to Rooney, back to Hover. Mateus Nunez picks it up. Back to Hover, back to Rooney. Rooney kicks it into Nakamura. Nakamura to Hover. Takes on this man. Back to Rooney. Rooney whips it back post to Nakamura, who picks up a header. Kaito Nakamura with his first goal, it looks like, for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Is it going to count, though? Is it going to count? Yes, it's going to count. Fantastic little cross ball there. Winger to winger. Nakamura isn't exactly the biggest man there, so I'm surprised he won that header. Just good positioning there. Yeah, he's ahead of both of the defenders there. Jumps up well. Gets his head on it. He's perfectly onside there. Kept onside by the left back. It looks like Reece James, I think, keeps him onside there. We've got 5 minutes of added time here. We're hoping that we don't end up in a situation here where they score late. Free kick, Mason Mount. This is scary. Mason Mount tries to flip it in. Ben Cresswell, tight offside, free kick. Ben Cresswell's offside there. Still missed the goal, but still, that was scary. Wolverhampton Wanderers win with a Fabio Silva Nakamura combination. Well done, lads. Great win. That's what we wanted to see. We are now top of the league. We're now top of the league on goal difference over Man City. Wolverhampton Wanderers somehow winning the league right now. Morgani with 2 assists. Keep up those passes, kid. 18-year-old Swedish winger doing an absolutely fantastic job. Very pleased with the result. 100 league appearances for Out, no worry. Deserving a call-up? Absolutely, he should be playing for Sweden. More pleased for the players. Okay. We need to switch in guys here. You're still not back for another little while. Red with the claps, yeah. Good match that. Won't be at top of the match today, but will at the very least be mentioned. It's a good match to come back from, considering we just lost our last one against Nottingham Forest in the Caribou Cup. When it comes to our wingers here, I think we're going to be putting Mateus Cunha on this side and Kaito on this side, I think. Smado is going to need to come off. Collins is tired, so we're going to bring on Kilman for him. Archie Brown's tired, bring on Ryan. Morton has not really made much of anything, but we're going to put Scott McTominay there, Drewsbury there. Yusuf Yazici can start as the left-sided attacking wing center midfielder. Good lord. Keep saying things, Mikey. You'll get there eventually. We're up against Anderlecht. Who is their key player? Winger who's slow. Probably a central midfielder, honestly. I'm going to make Mark Travers available for the under-21s squad. Just so that way he gets some match fitness. But I will put him on the bench because Trubin has had a bad string of games here. So I think we start Mark Travers here. Give him a match. It's against Anderlecht. It's obviously a big match. He likes big matches, though. He's also consistent. So having him in, we got him in for 2 million off of Bournemouth. He's a good player to have. Fabio Silva's tired, but I can't bring in any other strikers. nobody else here on the bench who we can bring on, so we can only bring on a maximum of 9 substitutes. Trubin on the bench with Nathan Collins. Where are you on fit? Nathan Collins, Morton, Archie Brown, Nelson Semedo, Krastovelli, Mateus Nunez. Mateus, should you start this match? Yeah, I think you should start this match. And we can put Scott McTominay on in the defensive mid position. Who plays at Sweden's right wing? Do they play a winger? No, they don't play wingers. He's probably on their under 19 squad, is he? No, he's not. Is he on the under 18s team? No, he's not. He should absolutely get a shot in Sweden's team. Pontus Dahlberg's playing in goal for them. Good goalkeeper. Victor Lindelof. Dejan Kulusevski is a good player. He's playing midfield for them, though. And they have Alexander Isak, good guy, next to Victor Gokries. That's a very, very dangerous front pairing to have. I wouldn't want to go up against them in the in a league match, to be honest. If he had Isak next to Gokries. Good match against Chelsea there. Lone stats here. Winston Mosca has played well for Sampdoria. Well, no, actually, he's played pretty poorly. Hugo Bueno's played well for Derby. Moreno has played okay for Famalicão. Nobody else there who I really care about. He's a little more professional. He's a little calmer in heated situations, and he's become a little bit more controversial. Oh. Rooney's yet again in Team of the Week. And he's also picked up Player of the Month for his 2 goals and 4 assists. What an absolutely fantastic pickup for us here if he's winning that. We paid 17 million for him for Copenhagen. He's already gotten almost as many assists as he had last year in a worse league. James Maddison came second with Ronaldo in third. He's given me an award for it. He's also won Young Player of the Month with his 2 goals and 4 assists, and he came in third in goal of the month, and we also won Manager of the Month, our first win of Manager of the Month, I'm pretty sure. If I go into my profile, is it? No, wait, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's down here. First time getting it. Not sure where we see those. But we've won a Manager of the Month award for us. So that is, we've played 3 matches, won all of them. Very good for us. And our chairperson is very excited about that as well. So now we have Anderlecht, who lost their first match. It looks like they're in 20th. Monthly board performance review, B+. Very happy with the club vision and culture. Deserves after a good few wins. Very pleased with our comprehensive win over Everton. Not very happy with our loans, but that's fine. We're disappointed with Mateus Nunez's recent reports, and disappointed with the sale of Chiquinho, but he wasn't very good. We're doing pretty well so far, it seems. Oh. They're saying that we should win here. Johnny singing his praises. Silva and Reimer set for Molyneux Reunion. He's going up against his former club. Yeah, he was on loan at Aldrecht for a little while. He scored 7 goals there. He's already scored 5 goals in 6 matches this season in the Premier League. He scored nearly as many goals in these many matches as he did 2 years ago for us in 14, so he's doing pretty well. Got an ad break coming in here, so I'm going to wait for that before we go into the Anderlecht game. It's always nice to hear. See how it goes. Flexibility to do so. He's right to be worried about him because he's a fantastic footballer. Chance to win. Every confidence he'll be fine. Right, we're going to get to the day of the match here. Ad break will start soon. We're on the day here of the Anderlecht match. Oh, the board want to give me a new contract. We'll get back. We'll get to that once we get back from our ad break here. What do we think, guys? Do I take the extended contract? I think my contract's up at the end of this season, actually. We win Manager of the Month, and all of a sudden the Wolves board are like, actually, this guy's good enough that we should keep him around. Personally, I think we take this deal. More money so you don't change jobs. I mean, yeah. With the way I'm performing with this Wolves team, I probably could get any job in the world I want to right now. Bring in a few players. The books are a little odd. Our finances are not good. We're currently in the red here, as you can see. But I don't plan on spending nearly as much in the new year. Might sell one or two players. We've made a little bit of money from things. We'll get more prize money because we're in the Europa League. A couple more seasons to get things perfect. Yeah. My hope is that next year we can start to sort of, if we end up back in the Europa League next year, I want to win the Europa League. If we don't win the Europa League next year, I think we've undersold ourselves. If we can't win a domestic trophy next year, I think it's the same. I wouldn't really care if that domestic trophy is the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, but I have a preference for the FA Cup because there's more prestige in that. Next year, we probably should also be putting up some good. We should also probably definitely be qualifying for the Champions League next year. Out of the league. Right now, obviously, we're winning the league, but we've yet to play. We've played Chelsea and beat them. We're playing Man City soon enough. And that'll be a big match for us. If we can beat Man City, then we'll definitely have an option. We'll have the confidence maybe to go on and win the league. Then we have Tottenham and Liverpool. We have options. We have options here. The only match we've lost so far is a 1-0 loss against Arsenal, which was a bit of a fluke. We had the head of that match. We've lost we've lost 2 matches all year so far. We lost on penalties to Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup, which we don't really care about. We lost to Arsenal in the Premier League. We're still top of the league though. Ad break's about to end here, but if I just go into competitions here, you can see no team is invincible right now, but we're also one of only 3 teams who have not drawn a match, so we basically got all the points or none of them. City are behind us by a goal. So welcome back here, guys. We're going to attend this meeting. I love it. We're going to get ourselves a contract here. I wonder if this will come in before the match. No, it won't. Okay. So they have Musa NDA, who's a good player. Who's this guy up top here? Lucas Strassen. He doesn't really scare me. Not a scary player. Anders Strayer is their key player. Has some good dribbling skills. He's going to be their setup man. But they're recommending we go to attacking here, so I'm going to go to that. So let me see here. We Fabio Silva up top. Evan Ferguson's still out for a few more days. He might be back for our match against City. We don't have another striker. Well, we could play Pedro Neto up top, but he's essentially another Fabio Silva. He's not really any different than Fabio Silva and wouldn't provide different talent. Fabio Silva is also definitely better than Pedro Neto as a striker. And as you can see here, Fabio Silva's value has just skyrocketed. So I think we start things as they are. They're suggesting we start Rooney, and I think we will start him. We can leave Nakamura on the bench. He might come on for Cunha. Drewsbury Hall. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Do I put on Helmund? Helmund hasn't played very well, but I'm pretty happy with him as a player. I think he does a good job on the bench for us, and even as a starting defensive mid. My only real question here is, do I start Travers or do I start Trubin? You know what? I think I'm going to start Trubin. Give him an easier match to sort of gain his confidence back. Do I think this match will be easy? We're playing at home. I think it's possible that we will win this match by quite a bit. Great match, confident bunch. That's what football is about. We're playing at home at the Molineux. As you can see here, we have the Europa League stuff because that came in this year. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. We're hoping to win this match and cement ourselves in the top 8. That'd be nice, I think. I think cementing ourselves a position in the top 8 here wouldn't be a bad idea. I wonder how many people here are here from Belgium. We'll see in the away section. Nathan Collins leading the squad out. Sorry, Yusuf Yazici's leading the squad out. Over into Nunez. To McTominay. McTominay to Kilman. Kilman to Yusuf. Yusuf to Fabio Silva. Out to Cunha. That's a good pass there, I think, from Silva. I don't think he could have cut in there. To Kilman. To Hover. Hover's out on his own here. Whips it to Rooney. Rooney has scored his 3rd goal. Excellent pass there from Kai-Jan Hover. Good build-up play. Kilman. Hover takes it on. Good passing touch there. If Rooney hadn't gotten that, I think Silva would have gotten it, but goals are goals, folks. Goals are goals. We're currently up in 5th. Down to 6th, it looks like, because Juventus have started to win their game. Von Combridge is taking a dead ball here. Yusuf wins the header. It's impressive from him. Mateus Nunez tries to cut it to McTominay but can't get it to him. Kicked up ball here. Langley wins the header. Fantastic header from him. Out wide to Rooney. Rooney, Mateus Nunez. Mateus Nunez to Rooney. Rooney to Yusuf. Yusuf takes a shot, buries it. Does it count? It counts, it looks like. No VAR check on that one. To Rooney. Rooney. Yazusi. I kind of wish Yusuf had passed that. But hey, he scored it, so at the end of the day, it doesn't count. A goal's a goal. Would have been nice to see Fabio bury another one. Yusuf Zizici and Kai Jan Hover and Rooney are playing really well here. Kilman. Nope, can't get it to Kilman, but he takes it down to Cunha. Cunha buries it. That's a good goal from Mateus Cunha. Nice to see him scoring. Yusuf Yazici, back post, can't get over medal there, but Kilman makes an excellent pass, hits it right into the top corner. Von Cumbridge cannot make it there. Wolves are sitting in third with Atalanta and Juventus. Langley can't get it in, has the right idea there with a looping header. Chelsea are in fifth. No one's there. Van Combrugge takes the goal down. Steadies himself, kicks it up. Hover wins the header down to Mateus Nunes. Mateus to Rooney. Absolutely ran the game, so he has so far. Rooney. Hover to Kilman. Kilman to Yusuf Yazici. Yusuf onto Cunha. Cunha shoots. Can't get it in. Extra time is over. We're on the half time here. Also, I should update my stream info. First. There we go. Dressing room. You're doing well getting shots away, boys. I would like to see Fabio Silva score in the second half. I will take Ryan out, I think, at the 50th minute mark, just to give him a rest. He's also the worst performing player on the pitch right now. So having Archie Brown come in and play for a bit would not hurt. Rooney could probably come off as well at the 60-some-odd minute mark, bring in Nakamura for a bit of a swap-in. Same with Yusuf Yazici. Give the guys a bit of a rest. I will, however, be leaving... we're playing a 4-1-2-2-1 right now. Bring ourselves some rotationary players in here just to give them a little bit of match sharpness. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, Archie Brown is injured. That's not good. We can't take him off, unfortunately. We're going to take off, as I said, we're going to take off Rooney because he needs the rest. Fabio Silva is playing okay, and I'm going to leave him up top because I think he can score, and if he scores, I think we'll be happy with him. Anyone else? Cunha's played well. We'll leave him on for a while still. We need Mateus Nunes to play better, so I'm going to leave him on. Nelson, you can come on for Kai because Kai is tired right now. That will do, I think, for now. A 4-player swap here at the 65th minute. Oh, Nakamura's picked up an injury. Bring on Pedro Neto to replace him. Good thing I saved that sub there. That's unfortunate for Nakamura. Mateus Nunes with the corner kick here. Archie Brown at the back post. Can't keep it down. Do we know what kind of injury he's picked up? Doesn't say. But he's still playing through it, so it can't be a bad injury, right? Nelson Semedo has the ball here. Goes out wide. Tries to go out wide to Cunha, but Cunha isn't aware. Cunha goes through the back of him. That's a free. He's being sent off there, I think, Mateus Cunha. Yeah, Mateus Cunha's being sent off. Reach for the yellow card. I think what we do now is we bring Pedro into the middle. Playing him as a attacking midfielder on attack. Switch you to a deep lying playmaker on support. And I think that's all we have to do here. We've lost 2 players this match. 1 to injury, 1 to a red card. We're 3-0 up though, so I still think we should win this match. It would have been nice to get better goal difference though. 4 minutes left. Moreo taking a throw in to De Best. De Best to Medal. Medal up to Armstead. Arnstad, sorry. NDIA to Delacroix. He's a good defender. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. Morello to Konate. Brown tackling him. Can't quite get the ball off of him. Konate to Leone. Leone tries to go in. Kilman cleans it up. Medal. Arnstead. Neto with the absolute madness tackle there. Neto almost probably got himself sent off with that one. Fabio Silva intercepts but can't keep himself running for some reason. But hey, we've won the match. Rooney definitely has been an excellent goal for us there. Tell everyone, hey, you did well. Can't get set off like that. Always a great part. The prognosis is officially unaware at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Cunha has been banned for a match. We received $500,000 for that. We got another goal and assist from Rooney. Creative best. Cunha is accepted as fine. Nakamura is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. That's fine though. We do have cover at the winger positions. However, it does mean Mateus Cunha is going to miss our next Europa League match. Kaito is injured. He won't be playing, unfortunately. Evan is on his way back from injury. 5 to 10 days. General recovery there. Sasha, we're going to put you on the bench because Fabio definitely needs the rest, and we're playing against Leeds next in 2 days. Kilman, you can come off. And to Nelly Trubin, you can come off for a match here as well. I think you've earned a break. Morton, you can come on for Kilman. Nunez, you can come off for Drewsbury Hall. Krastavelli, you can start for Yusuf. Yusuf needs the game off, I think. Pedro Neto can come on for Mateus Cunha. I think we're good on that one. We've only got 2 days here now until the next match here against Leeds. This will be a very, very interesting match here. Leeds are down in 17th, fighting the Premier League relegation battle. We've been offered a salary of 53k a week. How long is it? 3-year deal? Absolutely. Gives 55k a week and I'll take it. So we had, who got called up here? Nathan Collins got called up for Ireland. Scott McTominay got called up for Scotland. Anthony Trubin got called up for Ukraine. Ferguson didn't get called up for Ireland because he's injured right now for us. Sasha has gone to Austria. Morton has gone to Denmark. Semedo's gone to Portugal, and Yusuf Yazici is playing for Turkey. We've signed a new deal with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Delighted to have signed a new deal. Cool. So we're going to play this Leeds match, and then I think we'll end the stream. I know it says on the stream counter I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. But I've already played, how many matches have I played? I've played 7 Premier League matches and 2 Europa League matches and a Carabao Cup match, so that's 10 matches. I think that's enough for us for the day. Once we play this leagues match, I'm going to raid out and we'll call it there probably for the day. Back again tomorrow though. Uzbeki Cazador got called up, Dexter Lambaska has been called up, and Mateus Cunha got called up for Brazil. That's good. Teddy Bareface didn't play very well, but Felix Ander did. Evan Anto did not play very well. Speaking of Anto, he's not here today, so we're gonna have to. He's gonna be here probably tomorrow or later on and be like, "Hey, how did my player play?" We didn't play him in the senior team, but he played pretty well for the under 18s. Right, no one wants him on loan, so I'm actually gonna take off Collins and start our 2 backup centre backs here. Give them a run. Might be a bit dangerous given the players we're going up against. It is Leeds after all, and the fact we've got our backup goalkeeper in. But I think all in all, our squad should be good enough to win. Leeds are now down in 18th. Who else is playing? Chelsea, Man City is playing. If Chelsea was to beat Man City there, that'd be a big help for us. Because Chelsea are in 9th. It'd mean that we could probably go back to top of the league. Liverpool aren't playing. Aston Villa are playing Tottenham. Tottenham could beat Aston Villa there and keep them down in 12th. Cancelo gets the job done. Sorry, excuse me, my nose. Player of the Week news went to Bukayo Saka. We've got 3 matches picked up for Premier League coverage. Ryan out Nuwari is back. Felix Ander, Evan Ferguson is not back for this match. So they're suggesting we play a bunch of our starters here. I think that's a bad idea because we need them. Even though we have a big, long, week-long break ahead of us, I don't want them getting injured on a match against Leeds. So, tempted to take out Brignani here for like. Who can we put in for Brignani? Nobody. I don't think we have anyone who can play for Brignani on that right-hand side right now. Is Neto on the bench? Where's Pedro Neto? Oh, he's on the left-hand side. God, I'm stupid. We don't have anyone else here, unfortunately, who can play for him, play in that position right now. So we're just going to play. We're going to go for it. We're going to hopefully we can win this match and we can get ourselves a good win. Keep a good run going here, gents. Everyone a real lift. We could do with a break. Team's playing with the freedom created by confidence. We're currently also being carried by an 18-year-old right winger from Sweden. Don't take that out of context, please. The last 5 matches, we've only drawn 1. We've won all the rest of them. It'd be nice to win this match. They're down in 18th. This would be compounding Leeds' misery. Right now, Nottingham Forest, Ipswich, and Leeds are in the relegation battle. It would be nice to give Nottingham Forest a chance to come back up, even though it'd be nice to see them go down, because maybe I could bring back Morgan Gibbs-White as a trained at club player. Oh fuck, Pedro Neto's picked up an injury. Foot injury. Mateus Cunha is going to need to come in straight away in the first 6 minutes. That's really bad. Mark Travers here. Kicks it up. Rooney can't beat the header. Boniface is there. Drewsbury Hall takes it off of him. Back to Ait Nowari. Ait Nowari to Cunha. Cunha to Castrovelli to Kolasinac. Back to Gabriel. The Hjulmund to Gastroleni. Out to Drewsbury Hall. Out to Rooney. Rooney kicks it back to Cunha. Cunha can't get it in. It's you, Mikey. I don't know what context is. This is fair. Marniani's playing really well again this match. It would have been nice to see Mateus Cunha bury that, but he didn't get the goal in. A draw here would be not great either. We don't want to give them points. We don't want to leave points on the table. Especially when we're trying to qualify for Europe through the league and not make it as sweaty as it was last year, where we had to hope Liverpool beat Norwich in the final. They almost didn't beat Norwich in the FA Cup final. We have another highlight here. Ike Nuori whips it, back post to Rooney. Rooney can't, if he'd headed that down into the ground, I think he would have got that in, but unfortunately he's not a great header of the ball. He's not the biggest man. We've got a few more minutes here. One last minute of added time here. Krastovelli to Gabriel, to Hjulmand, to Kosnov. Loses the ball to Tyler Adams. Luckily there's a cover there. Sinistrea, watch out for the cross. Tavers doesn't even need to get down on the ground. That was almost bad. Wasn't good enough, guys. Need something better in the second half. Shrewsbury Hall takes on his defender. Can't get it past, but Rooney manages to pick it back up to Krastovelli to Kolasinac. Kolasinac cuts forward, shoots. Meslier makes a save. It's a good move there from Sasha. Watch out the back post here. We got two big men back there. Gabriel can't keep the head down. Loops it out. Over. Shrewsbury Hall. Over. Whips it to Rooney. Rooney keeps hold of it. Shrewsbury Hall. Kolasinac on the corner. Sasha Kolasinac scores a headed ball on the whip from Shrewsbury Hall. It's an excellent goal. Nicely played. I think that puts us top of the league as well. Sasha Kolasinac goes right over Maximilian Vober on that one. That puts us in top of the league with 21 points in 8 games. Mark Rocca, free kick, back post. Tyler Adams, Harrison, Adams, Ngoto out wide. Back to Wober, back to Adams. Adams being pressed heavily here. Back to Gray. Gray to Harrison. Boniface. Victor Boniface has scored there. I think that's going to count. Yes, it is. I'm going to make some subs here. Kai Jan, you can come off for Nelson Smedo. Mateus Cunha has not played well since he came on. And Sasha has scored, so I'm not going to take him off. Regani's played well. Hjulmand has not played very well. I'm going to take off Kusov for Nathan Collins. I think we need ourselves a starting centre-back in there. Nathan's going to be playing for Ireland, so as much as I don't really want to make him run or work too hard, I think it's a good idea to bring him in. I think we leave the subs there for the minute. Victor Boniface has scored. That makes it a little bit harder for Wolves here. Can't really blame Mark Travers on that. $72 minutes, 75 minutes in here now. Nearly 80 minutes in. They've made some subs. 85 minutes in here.